just have to find a way to hang out and not lose my house.
How much longer do you think you can make it?
2 months. And that's with, I mean, I don't eat like I used to eat, I don't go anywhere, I don't spend any money. I've done everything I can to reduce.
Are you behind yet on your payment?
I have never made a late payment in my life.
We've heard from some people that their bank said, you know what, to be enrolled in one of these programs, you have to miss some payments.
They started with that and I challenged them.
So they told you you should try and miss some payments so that you could be enrolled in one of the programs?
Yes. And they lost documents. I would have copies of my packages saying that they received them via fax, how many pages, and they would say, they never contact you, you always have to contact them. And it's a process. 2 hours on the phone to speak to someone, which is a lot of people. But then I'm looking at copies and they're saying it's not there. And then in the end, finally beg, plead, and bleed that somebody checks the system once again and gee, finds out that it's there, but now it's too late and they can't do it. So I feel afraid for everyone.
What is it like to find yourself in this position now?
Really afraid. I mean, everything I own, my home, my house, that's it. You work, they say grow up, buy a house, it's the American dream, be self-sufficient, be a good citizen, and I've done those things, and I can't believe it's me. I can't believe that I'm facing being homeless and living under the bridge. I'm 49 years old. I don't get it, and I didn't think it would be like this.
And that's something you've actually contemplated?
There would be no other choice. And I don't, again, have family, so I would be, as far as I can see, homeless. And I've contemplated in the dark of night other thoughts because I get so frightened. I know that I'm a fighter. I'm not ready to throw in the towel yet, but I'm frightened. And I don't know what's going to happen the day after tomorrow.
What would your message be to Chase if somebody there were listening?
Just to be more honorable in your dealings, back up your words with what you say you're going to do, and just realize that there's a lot of good citizens that are around, that this is not their fault. They're not trying to take advantage. We're just in a situation now that we need some extra help.
What about a message to your politicians, to your elected leaders who are supposed to deal with crises such as these?
Stay open, listen, be compassionate, be the human beings, and your original desire to be there for the people and help, and somehow find a little extra compassion. People are frightened. People don't know where to turn. This is sort of a new era that we haven't had to deal with this type of financial problems, at least in our couple of generations. So just keep fighting and be open and find avenues of hearing people.
And a mortgage servicing bill that would require lenders to abide by certain rules?
I would encourage and speak very loudly and fight and encourage everyone to hold people accountable. I think that it's time to get honest and recognize that this is a huge, everyone's affected.
What's your message to those people who don't realize yet that everyone's affected?
Well, I'm not a deadbeat, and I mean, I worked my whole life to be a good citizen. I too have had really excellent jobs and good medical insurance, and in a heartbeat, things can change.